Hello. Thanks for visiting my channel. Every time I start packing for my new travel destination, I get very excited. And this time I'm even more excited because I'm going to Mexico. So because of COVID-19, traveling is a little different now. There's a lot of things that we need to do, a lot of preparation that we need to take before we can travel to Mexico, and in this video I'll be sharing all this information with you guys. So if you're planning to visit Mexico in future, this video will be very helpful for you. In this video I'll be sharing all the information that you need to know before you're traveling to Mexico, so that you don't have to spend time on boring stuff like researching and reading. Instead, you can use the time for shopping. How about that? Make sure to watch the whole video so that you don't miss any important information, and also while you're here, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Alright, let's go to Mexico! I woke up like really early, around like 4:13 a.m. Our flight is I think around 6:30. So we reached the airport and we still have time to do check-in and all the stuff. Even though it's really early in the morning, there is pretty good amount of people in the airport. So if you're traveling from US and you do have a green card or US citizenship, you do not also require any visa to go to Mexico. So to this date, Mexico is open to travelers. However, the land border with the United States remains shut to all but essential travel. But it is stated to reopen to non-essential travel, I think around November 8th. There is no need to provide a negative PCR test or quarantine on arrival, though you have to fill out a health questionnaire. Travelers to the country must complete a health declaration form and scan the QR code it generates on arrival. I will post the link on the description box. Even though traveling to Mexico does not require any PCR, negative COVID test report or anything like that, but I would still suggest to get fully vaccinated before you travel into Mexico. Our flight from Denver to Cancun is pretty short. It's like about 5 hours. So this is pretty much as it takes from going from Denver to New York. So even though we're going to an international place, but still the flight time is like very short. We just landed to Mexico and I'm very excited, as you can tell. And all I can see from here is a lot of green, a lot of trees. So I'm getting the tropical vibe. We already booked our resort through Expedia, so there will be people, there's supposed to be people in the airport to pick us up and take us to the resort. Mask is required everywhere, inside the plane and also on the airport. So we just landed and we are now walking towards the immigration, and there is a pretty big line at the immigration, so let's see how long it takes. So it was pretty quick. I couldn't record over there because of restriction, but it was pretty quick. It just looked at us our passport and then asked for our duration of stay and where we are staying and all this information, and just about that. Now we're heading towards to get our luggage. This airport is pretty clean and pretty big. Well, it's an international airport, so it's pretty big. But what I was surprised about that I didn't see a lot of duty-free shop over here like we usually see in the airports. So we just got out of the airport and look at this green, so beautiful, and palm trees. I love palm trees. Once we got outside of the airport, there was a guy who was waiting for us to pick us up. He came from the resort, and then he had our name on a placard, so that's how we found each other. But our phone services was working here, so we have T-Mobile, so it was working here with no problem. So even though to come to Mexico we didn't need any COVID test done, but to go back to US for re-entry you would need to have a PCR test done 72 hours within the 72 hours of your departure. So in Mexico you can get it done anywhere, but we called our resort and make sure that they have that facility and that they can provide the report within 72 hours of our departure. So we are here. It took us about 30 minutes from the airport to get to this resort, and I am very excited for our next 4 days. It's gonna be super fun, so stay tuned and connected. If you like this video and found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. See you on my next video. Until then, sayonara.